So there is a larger spring down under here, and that larger spring looks like this. Is the spring that actually controls the hammers, or it is the hammer springs. They're pretty substantial. They're pretty thick along the front. It's probably a good 75, maybe even 100 thousandths at the front, and then it tapers down to the back where it engages the hammer itself, or the hammer cocking piece, I should say. And there is a slot right here, and that slot, it comes up under here. Then there is this front screw, and that front screw goes through that slot and secures it into the receiver, and then the tail of that, or the thinner part of that, goes back and engages the cocking mechanism or sear mechanism for the hammer. And again, it is not the sear itself, but it is the spring that puts tension on the cocking or sear mechanism itself. So the last thing that needs to happen is we need to remove that screw that goes through that slot. And from the other side, I learned that I need to put some downward pressure on this, because when I pull this, the spring underneath wants to push up on it, and then it twists the thing out of position. And once that's done, it comes out really quite easily. And then the last thing I need to do is tape them up and assign one of those set screws, or one of those retainer screws. There should be two right here. And then they don't appear to matter what side it goes on, because they look exactly the same. So, same thing. Tape it up, label it. So, hammer, I'm going to say sear spring. And again, the video and this explanation is much for the future me as it is for you. So right now, just like everything else, this is an experiment, and this is a learning experience. But clearly, these hammer sears will not come out unless I move something. Oh, here we go. Alright, so these want to come out, I think. Yep, they want to come out. Alright, there we go. There's your hammer sear. You have to get them in alignment, because the sears have to fit over that. And there's actually a taper that's built in to the back of the receiver that engages and falls out through. Alright, that's pretty cool. So this is left side. This is right side. Let's label that. Now that I've done that, there's more screws down inside here. And once again, I'm not even sure what they do.